Sorry, I'm late. Hello, hello, hello. What up, Zekro? What up, Fern? What up, It?
Get ready for the next battle.
Justed Fat, thank you for the follow. Hello, Dallas. Ugh. What up, Marcus? What up, Gabe and Quinny? What up, Ashton? The Wizard.
Round one. Fight.
Dark Fate. How you doing? Frank Rizzo.
Round three. Fight.
What's up, everybody?
Fight.
What up, Matt? Unk. I'm still 1 year away from being Unk. I'm still big bro for now. I'm only 35. You gotta be 36 to be Unk. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Please follow me, guys. I go live every day playing Tekken and a bunch of other stuff, so. King is goaded, yes. Big W's. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Please follow. Thanks for the follow, Matt. Hey, thank you for the gummy bear, Matt.
Round three. Fight.
Knew I should have rage arted.
Fight. Final round. Fight.
Hey, Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Get ready for
What's
the
up,
next
everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning. Let me join a different lounge. There's a little bit more room in it, so you guys can join up on me if you want to. My name is Endless Cemetery. I play Tekken. King's Tick Biddies. Nice. Me Mentality was good. Kenny, what's up? Let me go to 3. A roomier room. What up, Ray? You kind of wanted to see King lose to start your day off, right? Well, sorry about your luck. How are my grapple combos? The only combo route that I know, that I actually know that I can do for real is King for the win. Is RDC, Rolling Death Cradle. I learned the Rolling Death Cradle route, but honestly I got lazy. I just key charge the rest of my routes. What up, Larry?
Get ready for the next battle.
Gotta practice. You still have Tekken 7, so you're trying to learn his grapple combos? Word. Takes me a minute to get it sometimes. Last night I got, or the night before last night, I was getting it on the first try.
Round
Why not? Got him. Oh, this motherfucker's pressing buttons. Got him. Got him. What up, 401 Silver? What up, Lay McFly? What up, Solace? Pressing too many buttons, bud. I meant to heat charge right there. Thank you, Lay. What up, Max? Got him. Yo, Max, thanks for the like. If y'all could give me a follow too, that would be... I'm trying to make it to 10,000 followers. Thank you for the follow, Max. Thank you for the follow, Solace. Hey, thank you, Matt. Hey, thank you for the follow, Lay McFly. You gotta be mad patient to play as King, yes. Or to beat King. Wow. Got him. Perfect. JJ Andrews, thank you for the follow. What up, Nymph? Thought I was going to get a double perfect again. It was raw. Was Raw again.
Mr. Electric, send this nigga to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded immediately!
Get ready for the next battle.
What up, Van Demery? What up, Dro Blown? Finally got him with the raw finisher in the last round. Yeah. That raw super.
Ready for the next battle.
It's raw. It's raw. I hate Kuma. Not my cousin. I hate playing against Kuma the bear in the game.
Round one. Fight.
What up, Flacco? Thank you for the follow. Trying to make it to 10,000 followers. He's just such a brain dead character.
Round two. Fight.
There we go. Whenever you play him or Panda, they feel like they don't reach you.
Fight.
Ah, I hate Kuma.
Fight.
Ah, I was out of range. He watched it too. He would have got hit by it. Oh my fucking god, dude. That big ass character model. Yo, Matt, thank you for sharing. Oh my god.
Get ready for the next battle.
That's Kefla, everyone. Her name is
Get
Kefla.
ready for the next battle.
And I'll have a camera ready for her next week.
Round one.
Hector Davila, what's going on?
Round two. Fight.
I fucking hate Leo too.
Three. Fight.
I knew I should have hit the one instead of the grab. Thank you for the shares, Matt. I appreciate you. Trying to hit 10,000 followers. I know I'm a long ways away, but every little bit helps.
Get ready for the next
I
battle.
appreciate it, everyone. Grizzly Yellow Teeth was good. Hey, baby.
Get ready for the next battle. Resist.
What up, Game Yokai? What up, Johnny Savoy?
Round one. Fight.
What up, John the Giant Peach? I'll play Monster Hunter. I'll play Monster Hunter Wilds, yeah.
Round two. Fight.
Hit him with a bluey. Damn.
Round three. Fight.
Got him, got him.
Fight.
What up, Lone Wolf Music? Ooh, I caught him. Ooh.
You win.
Gotta blow my nose real quick.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
What up, Death? Yeah, I thought I was gonna get him with a back-to-back swing, but he didn't fall for it. What up, Mexico?
Fight.
Let me get this kid. Let me beat this guy.
Round one. Fight.
People's elbow.
Round two.
What up, Devontae?
Fight.
I had a bluey in my hand right there. Please remember to follow and like. I can't believe I sold that round like that.
Round three. Fight.
Yo, Matt, thank you. Thank you for the shares and the likes and the gifts.
Round four. Fight.
Tried to screwdriver combo him. There we go. You think he's gonna eat the whole thing? Nah. GG. Cooked. Cooked him.
Get ready for the next battle.
Please remember to like and follow, y'all. I play Tekken pretty much every day.
Get ready for the next battle.
That wall of muscle can't stop me.
Round
Hey,
one.
come on.
Fight.
Over here.
What up, Winnick?
Fight.
Oh my God!
What up, Donover gang? I gotta crush Mario. What up, Moist Kitty?
Fight.
What up, 64 Shades of Black?
Round four. Fight.
That was cheap.
Final round. Fight.
Damn, what a comeback.
You lose.
I'm up for a rematch anytime.
Tickets are crazy priced, yeah. American artists, I don't know. I really hate the music business. I'm gonna start doing content talking about my experience, like playing music professionally and stuff, but like
Round one.
it's blown out, bro.
Fight.
I get it. It's definitely blown out. Cause the scene here effectively turned my state or my scene from a bustling scene into a flyover state, like over the course of like 5 years.
Round two.
What up, Viper?
Fight.
Steve is playing patient. I'm gonna have to start poking him. Playing COD with your new headset? Word.
Round three. Fight.
The Astro A20s were.
That wall of muscle can't stop me.
Round one.
I'm so heartless. Thank you for the follow. What the fuck?
Round two. Fight.
Better place now. That's good. You got a gig. You're doing it too nice, Winnick. Mordecai, how you feeling?
Get ready for the next battle.
That's cool, of course. I need to file my taxes. I gotta do my taxes, especially because of I gotta do my stream,
Get
like
ready
my
for the next battle.
YouTube money taxes. Just full disclosure. Thanks to my supporters, I made like $1,500 off a YouTube channel last year. Could not have done that, and quite frankly, I wouldn't have survived without that. So that's me. That's why I'm streaming even more, because I'm trying to make it worth everyone's while to continue to support me. I'm gonna start making more political content and stuff again, stuff that, you know, you'd be able to come and look at even when I'm not live, and that people get some value from, hopefully. I was blocking, but okay. Oh my god, I sold that round.
Round 3. Fight.
What up, Adrenaline? What up, Cold Soul? Oh my fucking god, I tech that shit. You're in Norway? Oh damn, that sucks.
That wall of muscle can't stop me.
Please remember to like and follow on TikTok. I'm trying to make it to 10,000 followers.
Come on.
Fight.
Thank you, Simba. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow, Simba.
Round 2. Fight.
I am a king, man. The Trump and Zelensky thing was fucking insane. Like, I felt bad. Like, I genuinely felt bad. It was really wild watching Ukraine get their white people club card revoked in real time. Pretty fucking crazy.
Round 4. Fight.
World War III incoming? Yeah. I would have said no like a year ago. But it's not looking good. It's looking grim. I mean, yeah, it started. That's also true. Technically, World War III, World War III started in 2011. World War III started in 2011 with the Arab Spring and the Stuxnet shit. That was when the Cold War, World War III started. That was the end of the post-World War II Cold War and the start of World War III, essentially.
That wall of muscle can't stop me.
Round
Hey,
1.
come on.
Fight.
Hey, fam. I know when you talk about slavery, I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about, Winnick. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. It's a shame, and it's crazy. I'm gonna talk more about it after because I gotta sweat a little bit because this motherfucker's playing too patient for me. Yo, key charged. Trump is fulfilled with Russian propaganda. So the thing that not a lot of people know is, like, or rather, the thing that people know and ignore is how much of Trump's money is tied up in Russia. And I know there's the Russia derangement syndrome that people have had since 2016 in America. I'm not one of those people. I have my issues with the Russian government and Vladimir Putin and so on and so forth, but I'm not one of those people that's like Russia evil, Russia bad, etc., etc., etc. But that being said, it's like plainly very, very, very obvious to anyone with more than two functioning brain cells that Trump has been in bed with Russia for a very, very long time. The display by a JD Vance, utterly fucking disgusting, absolutely fucking cowardly human being. Yeah, I'll just put me on so we can talk for a sec. Whoops. Trying to be on Blue Sky, but I see somebody on there say want to say a Zelensky and Kendrick collab. That's fucking insane. I've been seeing the Disturbed, the David Draymond. He wants to collab with Kendrick Lamar, which is funny because they make like fucking like cop ball music. You feel me? They make the music that you hear when the police officer is turning his body camera off. You feel me? But a Zelensky and Kendrick collab is insane. What up, y'all? What up, Green Eyed Guy? What up, all my new TikTok chatters and followers? But just to really drive it home, America and subsequently the world at large is in for some very, very, very dark times ahead. Cannot be understated. We have like an ongoing, you know, concentration camp situation for trans folks, or not trans folks, undocumented immigrants. We have like an ongoing genocide against trans folks, essentially. They're about to put work into putting black people back into the behind the scenes, back into the underclass, firmly into the underclass. We never really left in America, if you know your history, but this is all the shit that like Project 2025 is. It's very fucked here in America, and it's going to have repercussions throughout the world. Obviously, Ukraine is feeling that effect. We're going to see, I think in the next decade, we're going to see a new global hegemon. We're going to see a new leader of the free world. As much as I despise that fucking term, I think China is going to step forward as the technological and economic leader in the coming years, just because of how fucking stupid the American populace is, and by extension, what they vote for when it's time to come into the booth. Because as fucked up as Trump is, he represents what America desires. No politics, get back to the game, sure. I'm gonna talk my shit, but Oh, we're cooking. I'ma still cook. Don't worry. I just gotta remember that. I'm trying to remember my new strategy. As much as I would love to just sit here and talk and cook, you know, case in point, your average person don't want to see that. So, nigga said just put the fries in the bag, low key. But if I want to cook, I gotta be playing. So that's just how it works for now, anyway. Until I get too big to fail. Who knows when that'll happen? But for now, I gotta put the fries in the bag. But yeah, thanks for the likes, y'all, on TikTok. China is building, yeah. I'm not a... What up, Ligma? What up, James? Kefla is great. Kefla is... my little stinky baby.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hey, of course. Long form. What up, Hammer Eye Black? More people should be semi-aware of politics and presently choose to be, unfortunately. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get into a space where, low-key, I'm trying to use the Destiny method, minus all the sex crimes. You feel me? Get nice at video games, get motherfuckers to watch me, cause I'm, you know, gaming, and then I just start drip feeding the politics in, except not nearly as deranged. No Klansman shit, no Klansman takes, no sex crimes, no casual anti-Semitism, you know what I mean? Like Destiny, but good. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, Kefla's getting big. I low-key might have to put her on a little diet or something, because I think she's overweight, but she's still my little stinky baby. Yeah, I don't know how Destiny got away with that shit for so long. I've known what time it was with Destiny, like, back in, like, 2019. And honestly, the final straw was in 2020 when he was talking about, like, fucking rednecks going to essentially lynch people in the streets. Yo, thank you for the follow on Twitch. What up, Matt? Big bro. You remembered. You can call me Unk after August 25th. August 25th is my birthday. I turned 36, and I'll officially be Unk. I won't be Big Bro anymore. Everyone loves a fat cat. Give her all the treats. Bet. Facts, though. She's not even really super fat, honestly. I feel like if she had a tail, she would look more proportionate, you know what I mean? She just has no tail, and that just makes her look hella more chunky, because she's, like, not as streamlined. I'll be on for another couple hours, probably. If you want to play. Hey, what up, Garbador? What up, Don Shay Hodge? Thank you for the follow. Ooh, good round.
Round 3. Fight.
Low-key want to work with cats for a living. I feel like it's like everybody's dream, low-key. I would love to work with cats. She went from on the streets and not knowing when she going to eat to living cozy, bowl always full. Facts. This lady, this little girl, look at her. She just posted up. You know what I'm saying? Taking her morning bath. Hey, baby. It's like one of the only cats I know that actually enjoys when I rub her belly. But yeah, let me stretch this out because there's a bunch of chat I missed. I know. Oh, sorry, y'all. Yeah. She, so to tell you the story about Kefla, just really quick before I start gaming again, I'm gonna tell you how I found Kefla. So, I have this job. So, Kefla is an OG. She's from the main streets of Baltimore. She is from the streets of one of the most dangerous parts of Baltimore. She's a hood cat, like, for real. She's like the female Gervonta Davis, for real. But, anyway, so, I had this job. I'll try not to give too much backstory on the job, but suffice it to say, in 2023, I graduated from a shit job to a bullshit job. I was a forklift operator. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Kev. I forgot to feed her. I'm a terrible father. I forgot to provide breakfast for Kevin. It's all you, baby. Go ahead and eat. So, I found Kefla. Right, I'll talk. Wait, I was talking about my job. Um, I excuse me. I was a forklift operator for a big pharma company, for a biotech company, and it was pure hell. They bait and switched me on my hours because I started working at this place through a temp agency or through like a recruitment agency. So they bait and switched me on my hours. I started working there thinking that I was going to be just operating a forklift from 8 to 5:30 when in reality I was going to be doing like pretty much all material handling business. Not just all material handling business, but this company was going through a system change, like an inventory system change. Like they were updating their inventory system, which meant that each individual piece of product, down to individual test tubes, even needed to be relabeled and reaccounted for, right? So they had all these temps doing this grueling work, day in, day out, 12 hours a day, 2 on, 2 off, right? We were all told this is going to be an 8-hour a day, 40 hours a week gig. You would work 2 days, 12 hours, and then 2 days off, and then some days you either had to work a third day or you were off for a third day. That was what the situation was. It was brutal. When I tell you it was brutal, I was the only person on site, literally the only person on site who was certified to certify other people on the forklift, which made absolutely no fucking sense because they never planned to hire me. It was good for me in a way because I got to keep that credential, and that's literally still on my resume that I'm certified to make other people forklift certified. But I was the only person on site to do that. So I was essentially on call 24/7 because being forklift certified was a requirement to be on site, to be a materials handler at this particular place. So every new temp, every new hire had to come see me. And I had to not just come see me to learn how to operate the forklifts, to operate the lift trucks and the pallet jacks and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I had to quantify my training with each individual person with them. So I was in there essentially doing 3 jobs, 2 of them for free, right? Because, like I said, they were never planning on hiring me. Every time I tried to speak to a manager or someone higher up about making me permanent, about changing my pay because of the extra certifications and the extra work I was doing, it was always crickets, to the point where the HR guy is telling me, hey, I have $500 right now for anyone who's willing to stay late, you know, to get this work that needs to be done, to get these orders out. I'm clocking 16 hours a day, 16-hour days, not seeing a dime of that $500 bonus or whatever bullshit. It was a fucking nightmare in there. And rule number 1 for those of you out there who are workers, especially in America, if they offer you something, get that shit in writing. Get that shit in writing, or else you'll find yourself working for free. But my contract was ending with that place. I was kind of at a crossroads because I could have my recruiter put me into another shit job just like that one, or I could go out on my own. And a friend of mine offered me this gig in operations at their company, which was kind of outside of my wheelhouse because it was essentially like a project management job. I essentially became a project manager overnight, which I had no experience with, and I really don't like having done that for about a year and a half now. And so what ended up happening at that place was I had a boss who was incompetent but confident. No clue how to use a fucking computer. But because he built this company exploiting other people's labor that was then horizontally integrated into the company that we all work for, the umbrella, whatever. He thought he was hot shit and what he says goes, and he's big boss man in there, right? Fucking weirdo. It was like showing me pictures of girls in his phone, talking to me about the guns he carries and shit. Real fucking weirdo. Real redneck piece of shit. And I don't mean a good kind of redneck. I mean the redneck piece of shit. And he ended up trying to write me up. Get this, gave me 2 write-ups in one day for some shit that he was literally not even present in the building for, right? He just heard from around the way from another manager, some other shit or whatever. Made these 2 write-ups and was trying to have me sign them. I said, fuck no, I'm not signing that shit. And my direct manager was like, well, you know what the potential consequences of that are. And I was like, I understand fully what the consequences of that are, and I'm prepared for them. I'm not quite sure if you are. And so they told me I was fired. I gathered my shit and I was ready to walk out the door. And I guess HR caught wind and pulled me aside. And this, that, and the third happened. And they moved me to another department in the same company, which was convenient for them because I moved from salary to an hourly wage. So they got to pay me less to do more work. And that's the situation I'm in right now. And the day that happened is the day that I found this little girl just sitting on my garbage can outside of my house, looking hella skinny, looking hella desperate. And so my roommate had been, because our street has like an alley that's where like, it's like the cat nursery where all the kittens in the neighborhood are born and stuff, like the strays and ferals. And me and a couple other neighbors started setting out, because it was hot last summer, so we started setting out food and water for the cats. And so she and this other gray cat and a couple of the neighbors, like outdoor cats, which I fucking despise. If you have an outdoor cat, a cat that you let in and out of your house, you're a piece of shit. But anyway, cats would gather at our house and stuff, and she was just so small and just she hit me here because I don't like bullying. I've never liked bull. I'm ready to cry. Come here, baby. She's so little, and the other cats were like bullying her off the food and chasing her and shit. And I don't like that shit, so I would come outside and sit with her before stream every Saturday morning. I would come outside and sit with her to make sure she ate, make sure she got some water. And it's a funny story trying to catch her. I won't go too deep into that right now because I've already been rambling, but eventually she just let me pick her up, put her in a basket, and we went to get all of her shots and everything done. I was a welder. Hey, salute to the welder. You hate recruitment agencies. They offer you a hand. You offer a hand and they take your arm. Fuck yes. Yes, recruitment agencies are only there to take advantage of you. If you need a job desperately, I'm not saying don't take a job with a recruitment agency, but I'm saying you need to set your boundaries and your limits very early. I mean, day one. Because they will take advantage of you. Like I said earlier, get everything in writing. And don't do a fucking thing outside of your job description.
Get ready for the next battle.
That just happened to your mama. They said if she didn't sign the write-up, then she's technically resigning. They pulled that same shit. Oh no, I knew exactly what was going to happen if I didn't sign it and they fired me, especially because he wasn't in the building for it. I was going to take him to court and then win. And I feel like that's why HR, part of the reason is because a close friend of mine is high up in that company and was able to secure a spot for me. But part of that is because I think HR knew they were going to pay me anyway. They might as well pay me to work instead of pay me to take them to court. And that's the thing, like, at the time, before I had Kefla, like, I have a car. I'll live in my car. I don't give a fuck. If you think you have time just because you got hella money, I got no money. And I got no place to live and nowhere to be. That means I got all the time in the world, too. And I'm gonna get my money. Trust and believe. Just like with the company I work for, they said they were gonna pay me all this and that bonuses. They never paid me. Guess what? Definitely clocked in from home. So I was clocking in from home. At first, it started me just being like, you know what? The commute is part of my work. I'm gonna clock in right when I walk out the door. That's when I'm gonna clock in. And I would spend like a half hour, 45 minutes in the car, and then be at work already clocked in, right? Then it was, I'm gonna clock in from home, get there, and I'm not gonna do shit. I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna sit on my laptop for the first hour, 2 hours. And they were mad as fuck because, like I said, I was the only person forklift certified to certify other people. And I was one of only like 6 people on site who were forklift certified, period.
Get ready for the
So if I wasn't working, they were losing money. A lot of money. And beyond the workload, the conditions were also terrible. It was a CGMP facility, so it was state of the art in terms of equipment and safety. But my job was to take care of the stuff in the 80 degrees below freezer, 80 C below. So I'm in there in a freezer that's so cold, your breath freezes in the air, right? And I'm in there every day, running on 5-6 hours of sleep, operating a 16-ton machine with precision, right? With precision. Getting paid $21 an hour, $2 less than my counterparts who were uncertified. We were all black, of course, all black and poor, right? And I was also in charge of the individual specimens and the liquid nitrogen freezers. So at any time, I could have lost fingers and toes just behind, not even behind operating heavy machinery, but I could have lost fingers and toes behind the frostbite because I had to literally, like when you lifted that shit up out of the canister, the fucking liquid nitrogen would literally waterfall out of it. Like you could see the liquid nitrogen waterfalling out of that bitch. But when you had to take your little notes and measurements on it and shit. And this is how millions of Americans are forced to live. You're absolutely correct. HR protects the company, not the employees. HR's job is to make sure that the company can continue to exist. If that means getting you the fuck out of there, then that's what they'll do. When I worked at GameStop, and Camelot 331 is someone that you could watch that'll confirm this. He tells lots of stories about this. You know what happens when you're a woman who works at GameStop, you're an entry-level employee, and your manager sexually harasses you and you file it to HR? You know what happens? You get fired. That's what happens. You get fired. They'll figure out a way to say that you're stealing time or that they're downsizing or some other shit, especially if you're in an at-will state. If you're in an at-will state like Maryland is, they don't even have to tell you why they fired you. They don't even have to tell you why they fired you. Now, there's certain ways that they have to move because if it's obvious as fuck that you filed this HR report and then 24 hours later you got fired, that's like a slam dunk for a labor lawyer. But they'll make you, first of all, they'll make you work in there. They'll essentially make you quit. Wait for you to quit, and if you don't quit, they'll just eventually fire you anyway. Because you're going to be going back in there with the same nigga that's in there sexually harassing you, touching on your butt, know what I'm saying? Trying to show you pictures of his dick in his phone, trying to talk to you about sex and shit, doing weird ass sex packs shit. Like, that's just what it is. That's just the world that we live in America, unfortunately. If you're poor, you might as well not even be a person, dog. Especially if you're black. Especially if you're a woman. Especially if you're trans. What up, Mad Dog? What up, Adrenaline? What up, Mordecai? I didn't get none of that adrenaline. I was considered a temp. When I confronted my my contractor, I was like, yo, they're in here saying that I'm supposed to be in here 12 hours a day, but you told me 8:30 to 5:30, and they're saying that I'm gonna get written up and all this other shit if I don't work the hours I'm scheduled for. What's the deal here? Can you look at my contract? This lady told me that she didn't even have access to my contract. She didn't even have access to my contract. She couldn't see it. So I'm like, what the fuck are you taking a cut of my pay for? Why are you getting paid? Have I ever been to Dragon Con? No, I was at DreamHack ATL back in 2023 though. I plan on going to Dragon Con this year.
Round 4. Fight.
GameStop was my first job. I watched that shit firsthand. I watched firsthand one of the managers say he was gonna, like, I don't know if he was joking or not. It's a fucking disgusting thing to joke about. Was saying he was gonna offer the holiday hires a permanent, part-time position if they just tug on his pee-pee a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And the manager that I had, who was, so first of all, my first manager, even though he was cool as hell and was a dope manager, did his job, he didn't fulfill the quota in terms of swindling people out of their bread for reserves and magazine subscriptions that the DM and RM wanted. So they moved him to another store. And it kind of worked out for him because it was close to his house, so he didn't have to drive far to get to work anymore.
Get ready for the next
But
battle.
I know he took a cut in pay behind that. The manager they replaced him with was actually a man after my own heart. He would just clock in and go the fuck home and play with his kids.
Going somewhere?
And was just stealing time from GameStop because fuck GameStop. I don't know if he got taken to court behind that shit or what, but fuck him. I hope he didn't. But my third manager literally hired the woman that he was fucking outside of his marriage as our assistant manager. It was the most insane, egregious shit I've ever seen in my life.
Round 2.
No respect whatsoever for the work and the worker. They don't give a fuck about the material handlers' safety, about their emotional well-being, about their relationship with their families. Cause there was a woman in there she had a husband who was a cancer survivor. He was fighting cancer. And they're like, nah, fuck all that. You're gonna come in here and work this forklift for 12 hours. Like, that shit was nuts to me. America's labor force is just, insanely exploited to a degree that's like fucking like comical. Like you wouldn't even see in like a fucking like a 1950s like Looney Tunes cartoon. That's the wall too. How would you do that shit twice in a row? I definitely rage arted, but okay.
That was disappointing.
Joe Ma, what's up? Isn't Nina's Power Crush minus 14? I don't know. If it is, then I need to start punishing it better. I'm still learning punishes. It's been a year and I'm still learning punishes. Yo, Crash Out Jimmy, thank you for the like. If you could just give me a follow, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to make it to 10,000 followers. What up, Ferris? Alright, I'm making these player matches if y'all want to join up. Everyone's still learning punishes? That is fair. Damn, it's a little warm in here. A little warm in here for your boy. I'm gonna make this player sesh if y'all want to join up. Shout out to Lord Garbador. Stream would not be where it is without Lord Garbador, for sure. Yo, Raj Chowdhury, thank you for the subscription.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Lord Garbador, the GOAT. Can y'all hear me okay on TikTok? TikTok just gave me a warning that my voice might not be as crisp.
Round two. Fight.
Sound good on your end? Word. Are you watching on a phone or are you watching on PC? I don't know anybody who watches TikTok on the PC, but phone, word. I appreciate you. Apparently it's a thing that people do. I watch TikTok on a PC, but when I'm watching TikTok on PC, I'm doing that shit at work. I got fucking sleep apnea, dog. GG. Nismo Brandon, what's up? The Real King, what's good?
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Thank you for the follow, The Real King.
Round three. Fight.
What up, Daniel Milana? It's just because I'm using the arcade stick. I wouldn't be able to buffer it like this if I was using the D-pad for real. Maybe with a leverless. I haven't tried using a leverless yet, but I've been playing with the arcade stick since the 90s, bro. I've been playing Tekken with an arcade stick since 1999.
Fight.
My Steam account is older than some of my fucking followers, for real. I've been playing video games longer than some of y'all niggas been alive, but it is what it is. GG. Ugh. I appreciate you pulling up, Daniel Milana. You were 4 in 99? Yeah, I was 10 in 99. Uh-oh. Oh, you got disconnected? Word. Well, anybody who wants to join up, you were -4 in 99. Okay, Ferris. This player matches, yeah, join up. Knuckle up. Let's get it in. Pause. There go the information. And I got a Discord. Let me run an ad real quick on my YouTube. Make sure I'm getting this paper. Why don't we light a candle? I kind of want to, I'm saying, set the mood a little bit. Thank you for the like. You stopped playing when they added Clive. They at least balanced Clive a little bit. He's not as big of a problem as he used to be. He's still pretty busted, but he's not as bad as he was before. Yeah, let me go ahead and pin. Let me pin that shit. Where is? Oh my god. There we go. The game is being weird today. Sometimes the lobbies are just like that. I have no idea why.
Get ready for the next battle.
Whoops.
Round one. Fight.
Peak angle. Prime angle.
Round two. Fight.
Yo, that was nuts.
Round three. Fight.
Stream is extra laggy today. I need to figure out what's going on with my bitrate. It's probably my settings. I know it's not my connection, especially because I'm the only person in the house today. Yo, the real king, thank you. Yeah, I'm playing viewers, Kenny, the creators. Make sure you give me a like and a follow. I'm trying to make it to 10,000 followers.
Round one. Fight.
I appreciate that follow. Yeah, my YouTube streaming is always perfect. I don't know what it is about Twitch. I think it's just because I'm using multi-RTMP that makes it want to lag up. Because Twitch, TikTok is pretty crisp too.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
Yeah, I mainly stream out to... I mainly stream out to YouTube.
Round four. Fight.
GG. If you're in, you're up next. If you're in, you're up next. Oh shit! All right. Nah, you can play whoever you want. I'm just a King main, so if you want to get some matches against King, then why not?
Get ready for the next battle.
I mean, people play different characters sometimes. There's two really good Yoshimitsu mains who play in with us. But for the most part, the only people who watch me are just King mains, so it's usually King mirrors for real. So I was looking at my phone. You'll protect every last one of them.
Oh my god!
That's a lot of damage.
It's too early.
Round 3. Fight.
I don't know why I thought you would duck. Thank you to Real King.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice Bluey. Oh.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice round. King is hot. You'll notice I'm wearing a collar as King. It's for a reason. It's for a special person in my life. I'm gonna leave it at that. I teched the fuck out of that, but okay. I can't believe I botched that combo that badly. It might be time for me to start thinking about getting off. Pause. That sucks. I did the wrong move. Good game. Doggo Meow, how you doing? Hope everybody on TikTok is doing well. Please remember to like and follow. Yeah, GG's, Kenny. Turn my king to a 2016 thought with that collar. Maybe I am a 2016 thought. Hey, baby.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Ooh. Ooh. What up, Finn? I have no idea what I'm doing with all this shit. If you see a bunch of stuff coming up on screen on TikTok, sorry.
Fight. Round two. Fight.
We're not laggy anymore? Yeah, I wonder, it might just be, I don't know. Let me look at OBS and see what the connection is like. Ooh.
Round three.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Fight.
I truly couldn't tell you. You jinxed it. That shit turned green and went right back to red.
Round four. Fight.
Got so much laundry to do, it's not even funny. Let me jump up in here. This might be my last match of the day, and I'm gonna probably hop off, take a break to go get some stuff done. I might be on later, it depends. I think the person who has me collared might be coming over later. But I'll run one more with you. GG's, Kenny. I'll run one more with you, Lord Garbo, and then I'm gonna run like 1 or 2 ranked matches, just cause it's not an endless cemetery stream if I don't D rank on stream in front of everybody. So. Yo, thanks for them GGs. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, sick Brian work from Kenny. He's pretty nice. I need to start learning other characters for real. It'll help me in playing defense against those characters, but also just cause, you know what I mean? Every fighting game I play, I only pick one character. Also, what up, AB? Got an auntie? Low key. Low key, low key. Not too much. What up, Die Track the One? Smooth criminal. Oh nah, you had an unblended carrot and a smoothie. That's why you gotta get the magic bullet. Fucking around with that ninja. I got my mom a magic bullet. Yeah, I hope your weekend is solid too, for real. My weekend's getting off to a good start. Playing Tekken, I'm having fun. People are joining and liking and following and whatnot. Trying to make it to 10,000 followers on TikTok, so. Absolutely no reason to have a magic bullet, but was dying for one, so I got her one. In fairness, though, my mom was homeless for a hot minute last year, or the year before, I mean. So my mom was homeless for a hot minute in 2023. So what up, Solo? Yeah, she got the bullet, and you know, I don't know. It's just been a rough couple of years for real. My stepfather passed away in 2018. And shit's just kind of been downhill from there for real. Our house burned down in 2017. In 2018, I moved out, and then my stepfather passed away. It's been a struggle, but we out here. I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be all right. Yeah, my mom's got housing now. It's very shitty housing, but she's housed now. I wasn't gonna let her. She was living with a friend out of state for about maybe 2-3 weeks, I want to say. But she found like a communal housing situation that's not really the best. It was kind of unsafe for a minute, but we got that issue resolved at least. But the person that owns her spot is a fucking slumlord, so. And I'm sure now she's looking for reasons to get my mom the fuck up out of there so she can get an incentive. Oh my god.
Round 2. Fight.
Fuck him is what I say. That's why I don't get the Hassan hate for real, because Hassan did exactly what the fuck I would do in his exact situation. I would set myself up to continue to make serious bags off the stream. Get a nice house, you know what I'm saying? Maybe pool and like a nice car, some shit that I wanted when I was a kid. Lace my mom in designer and have her set up in a nice house too. And then all the rest of that money is going to organizations.
Round 3. Fight.
What up, Chief Zen? 4-4 neutral 2 more? Word. What up, Chief Zen? Hope you're having a good weekend, big dog. Fellow King Maine, we love to see it. I don't know why the fuck I did that. And a cute dog, yep. Got his family laced, and the motherfuckers are acting like he don't do nothing. I don't get it. I truly don't. This motherfucker was doing literally exactly what the Panther Party told us to fuck to do. He went out there with them fucking imprisoned firefighters, was handing out bottles of water and dropping gems. That's what the fuck we're supposed to be doing. But, you know, people, I think people are just jealous for real. Either jealous or just they know they can't. They know they don't align with the principles, or they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, so they got to pocket watch him, you feel me? That's how it feels whenever I see that shit. Don't get me wrong, because I'm not a Hassan Glazer either. Like, I think that there are issues with not Hassan himself, but what Hassan is, like what Hassan represents, like talking head shit, you know what I'm saying? But he's playing his part. He's playing his role the way it's supposed to be, the way that I wouldn't, you know what I mean? He made from a black woman's hair and said, look, she got a big... Yeah. I mean, people are gonna... Those are landmines, you feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers get too familiar. People play too much. And that's all. There's a difference between playing too much. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between Hassan and Asmongold. You feel me? There's a difference between Hassan and Destiny. There's a difference between Hassan and Amaranth now that she wants to hop on TikTok to talk about. She wants to hop on Kick to talk about how LGBTQ are grooming kids, and Hitler might have had a solid idea, actually. Ass mold, Asmon Roach. He needs to figure out how to wear it. He's worried about all that colonization. He got a whole roach colony in his house. He's worried about the wrong colony. Amaranth is the most baffling shit of 2025 to me. Truly the most baffling shit to me, because like you say, she, like, as a sex worker, you should, it's just motherfuckers not knowing their history is all. It's just straight up motherfuckers not knowing their history. Because if you understood the history of leftism with sex work and dykes and trans folk, and, you know, the forefront of liberation in this country has always been queer women and sex workers, point blank period. And I can't speak for other countries, but it's probably the same thing there too. GG. Yo, okey doke the fuck out of me with that grab too. Ugh, let me hop. Let me get a ranked game in. It's just pure fucking delusion. And somebody said about her the same thing I said about all these streamers, right? Like, if it weren't for this shit, you would be bagging groceries. Somebody was like, if it weren't for the fucking the Twitch shit and the booba streamer shit, you would be putting the fries in the bag. And her response to that was, well, I own all the McDonald's in my city. And it's like, fam, what are we doing here? Like, truly, what are we doing? I think I actually told, it was like either Dylan Burns, goofy ass, or like Sansol, or one of them other goofy ass niggas. I was like, fam, if it weren't for this shit, you would be on the forklift right next to me. I will be certifying you. Yeah, thank you, Chairman. I appreciate you, Lord Garbador. I don't support all women because some of you bitches are dumb. That's me. I don't support all black people because some of you niggas are dumb. Some of you niggas are like Shark 300.
Get ready for the next battle.
So I need to stop picking on that nigga because he's, you know what I'm saying? He's going through whatever he's going through in his life. Dang, rude, but incredibly accurate. I feel it.
Get ready for the next battle.
The coonery is just insane. I just, yo, I'm just, me saying I don't care about my blackness is just some shit that's some Morgan Freeman. Stop talking about it shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's nuts to me. That shit's foundational for me. Before I was anything else, I was a black man. A little black boy, rather. Put that foot up. Love you when it would always come down to plant. I mean, it's not only that, but in the context of the conversation, that conversation aged like fucking Greek yogurt, you know? Because, I mean, just look at Brittany on Mahomes, dude. Look at this. Look at. I don't have to say anything. I have like all Tekken's music on in the jukebox in this game. Brittany Holmes is a prime example of everything that is the reason why I said what I said about not having kids with white people. I was actually scrolling through I was scrolling through my Facebook feed the other day and there's some I had to unfriend her because first of all, she it was something she was talking about welfare, some shit like that, and I was like, Instant unfriend, like instant unfriend. But then when I looked in her comments, she was talking about how she has a black husband and she makes racist jokes about it. She makes racist jokes all the time, and he just looks at her, shakes his head, and says white people. And I'm like, you know, I'm just, yeah. As Portuguese, I feel shame for being the same country where people are proud of the colonization around the world. I mean, I'm an American, you know what I'm saying? We're literally, at least Portugal, y'all chilled the fuck out at some point and decided to just do Portugal things. America never stopped colonizing. We got fucking military bases in every country in the fucking free world, you know what I'm saying? And then some. So it's like, what are we really doing here? You know what I mean? My live got flagged for hate speech and hateful behaviors on TikTok. Okay. You'll deal with 45 years of 50-50 discourse and who get a plate first in any videos of white kids with one black great-grandparent saying, begging to say nigga. Yeah. See, I can't even have these conversations on TikTok because people don't know how to handle this shit. Your great-grandfather literally thinks that black people have extra muscle in their fucking ankle that makes them jump higher and dimples in their skull that make them dumber and more subservient. But you're mad because I don't want that as part of my family. Okay. If you're upset about the interracial relations in America, then you need to talk to your fucking parents and your uncle and your Aunt Kathy and your Uncle Chris, who thinks that black people need to stop. You need to talk to the people in your family that are cheering on all this anti-DEI shit, not blame the black people who are the victims of all that shit. Understand? I don't know. Just a suggestion. You know what I'm saying? If ever you're like, damn, I wish shit between the races in America wasn't so fucked up, you need to think about whether or not you had black people listed in one of your great-grandparents' will. You need to think about whether or not your house has a slave staircase in it. Next time you're like, damn, I really wish shit wasn't so fucked up between the races. Talk to your parents about DEI. Because I know for a fucking fact, you have at least one family member that you just kind of let cook and roll your eyes and ignore at Thanksgiving, at Christmas, at the dinner table. And maybe it's time to actually challenge all that bullshit instead of getting mad at people for wanting to avoid it. Then they'll be like, they're from a different time. It's okay. Right, yeah. It's like, well, they're not in that time anymore. They're here now. So what are you going to do about that? Besides nothing. Besides enable them. Because those people vote. You're probably going to drop them off. You're probably going to be proud as fuck of them for having an I voted sticker. On that, I don't respect what you say, but I respect your right to say it bullshit. Okay? And then you can continue to watch people like me get killed and censored. They say they're from a different time, like they also wasn't here the whole time. They're from a different time. Yeah, black people also existed in that time, friend. All the same things that are true about black people now were also true in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, beloved. I don't know why you're acting like them being a racist piece of shit when it was fashionable to be a racist piece of shit is like, you know what I'm saying? Because there were also white people who were doing the right thing. There were the Panthers, there was the White Panthers, there was what, like, there's all kinds of fucking organizations and just regular, schmegular, everyday people who were not talking about anti DEI, who were not trying to literally make sure that black people would never have the same opportunities as white people. But, you know, because like I said, motherfuckers don't know their history. They gotta pretend like all this shit is just what it is. What it is. What up,
Hello?
Poyo? What up? I'm ready. You actually caught me getting ready to hop off.
Oh, okay, good. Because I really should not be. I'm not getting on Tekken right now. Like,
I feel it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm almost like destruction, so I at least need to get there first. How you been doing?
I'm cooling. I got my Avi is the Killmonger dreads because I literally used to have like. Hold up, I'm gonna show you.
I hope you did.
I have headphones on so you can't tell, but this is how my hair normally looks when I walk around.
Let me pull up the stream game on
Like this is what I look like when I walk around. I haven't shaved my sides of my head in a minute. I need to get a haircut. Like I need a cut and a line up real bad. But this is for real what my hair
it.
looks
When
like
did
when I'm
you
walking
grow
around.
hair? Last time I saw you, you were bald, bro.
I just have to put it back when I'm, I got the band for my headphones on. Like this.
Yeah, you were bald last time I saw you, bro.
I had the shiesty on my Abby. I used to keep the shiesty on. I took it off. They fucking they're about to they're not gonna ban shiesties in where I live, but they're talking about making that shit an extra charge. Like if you were doing anything and you were wearing a shiesty while you were doing it, then it's an extra charge on top, just because you were wearing a shiesty or a
That's
ski
crazy.
mask or whatever. It is crazy.
At the place that I work at, if you wear a shiesty, you get a fine.
Really,
Yeah.
that shit is crazy, dog. Over a piece of fucking cloth over your face. But I bet you they have no policy against fucking N94 masks or net gaiters or that type of shit. Just
Anything that
stupid.
covers your face.
Anything that covers it, even even so you can't even be COVID cautious in that bitch. You can't even wear a mask.
No, you can wear a face mask because that's if you're sick.
Oh.
They understand that.
Oh,
I'm talking about anything that covers your face, something basically shit that you don't need to wear.
okay. I kind of
Cause it's
understand.
hot down here. You really think you're gonna be wearing any facial covering?
The facts. I mean, but this is where it gets muddy though, because it's like, not every nigga who buys Jordans is balling. You feel me?
Man,
It's a
they
fashion
just
statement.
updated this shit, bro. I'm actually so mad.
Did my cat naturally sleep in her bed? Because your cat won't use anything specifically for him. He only wants to sleep with me. She sleeps, so she will sleep there literally only if I'm in here. Just because that's the closest spot that she could be relaxed near me. Like if I got that like sidecar shit or whatever for my chair, she would sleep. She would sleep on top of me in this chair if she could. Like if you ever like right when I started up stream and she sits there for a second and she's staring at me, she's staring at me because she's like pissed off that this arcade stick is in the way because she wants to get in my lap. Hey baby. But there's another bed back there for her too that I have that she sometimes sleeps in. That bed right there behind the air conditioner. She used to sleep on that before I got her this thing right here. I'm trying to get her a new cat tree. Like I want to get her like one of the 5 foot tall joints so she can look out the window and bird watch because she loves the bird watch like any other cat. I bird watch with her for real. I'm not gonna hold you. I like bird watching. We got a lot of cool
I'm not gonna
birds in
lie,
the
bro. I go
backyard.
play some Sea of Thieves. I had fun playing last night. I had a nice person play with me last night, bro.
Damn.
That shit was stressful, bro. That Having to man the whole shit by yourself, that shit is stressful,
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
bro. I'm telling no, and it's fun too, man.
Oh, my mom called me. Let me text her really quick.
Mother. I'm actually still mad about this because they just updated the mod that I'm using for my mod pack in Minecraft, right? And I'm low-key not gonna update it, even though it'd be really nice to. I guess hi chat while I'm here.
My fault.
No, you're good.
You hate gaming with sweats. It feels like way too high stakes, buddy. I be on this bitch playing Hunt Showdown, on
Get
here
good.
sweating.
Get good.
I mean, it is what it is. Get good, yeah. But you know,
Where you looking at?
what am I looking at?
Yeah, what chat are you looking at? TikTok?
Twitch chat.
Twitch chat.
I have like on screen all my chats condensed. Like it's got YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all in there.
I got you. Yeah, no, I technically count as a sweat. But
I mean, same.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna sweat in the match I'm playing with you. I'm just gonna mess around until you actually start
Same.
gaming.
That's me playing pretty much any game for real. But Hunt Showdown, I'm low key a sweat at all times just because of the permadeath. You was running dungeons yesterday with sweats and Diablo. You had to excuse yourself. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Them YNs got it on Call of Duty too. Like they be on there, like not even sweating, but still cooking me. So y'all got that shit. Hey baby. You know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy?
I'm gonna go Sea of Thieves.
The sweat to scrub ratio on Marvel Rivals. You be linked up with the most ass imaginable people. It's kind of wild, yo. I can't believe that real people in the game are this ass. Come here, baby. I'm about to pick her up and put her in my lap so y'all can see her. Hey, baby. Come here. Hey, baby. Why are you being so difficult today? There we go. She hates being picked up, low-key. Well, it's not that she hates it. I think she just hates being up in the air and not having secure footing. Hey, baby. She got that. What up, 1 + 1 = 3? Warzone only, to be honest. Yeah, I really, yeah. Multiplayer will make me crash out, but I fuck with Warzone. I wish Apex Legends wouldn't have fallen off the way that it did, because Apex Legends was pretty tough. Hey, baby. She jumped down, but now she wants to sit on the ground staring at me, waiting for me to pick her up again. This silly cat. What up, Echoes? Finally caught me live. Hey, you caught me getting ready to get off too. That's why I'm not really playing. I'm just kind of sitting here cooling for a minute. Just kind of just chilling, geeking, talking with the fam, talking with Mordecai, talking with Pollo. Oh, he left. I see Force of Hades right here too. This nigga Force of Hades has made so many clips of me, of him beating me. Let's watch him real quick. Oh, I hate when the Tekken does this shit. This shit is so silly. I guess he thought I was nice or thought he would get hella views off posting clips of beating me. I don't know. I don't know why people do that shit. Or maybe I accidentally clipped him or something. Because I just be posting clips. I don't really try to make it about like I beat this dude or whatever. I just post like with a crazy round or whatever. Hades right here. I fuck with Hades. I hope nobody misconstrued me talking about that as me hating or not fucking with him or whatever, but I fuck with Force of Hades. The Foci clip of just funny shit or spammers? Yeah. I mean, I post whole sets. Like my full sets I post as videos. And typically, unless the person plugs or something, I try not to be super disrespectful. Like talk a bunch of shit, but you could go to his YouTube right now and he has like 3 clips that are just him beating me.
Round 1. Fight.
I think that shit is funny personally. Like the thumbnail is me in the you know, like the "This is fine" dog that's like in the burning building, everything is burning around him, he's like, "This is fine." He like put my picture over top of the dog, so it's like me in the building burning. I demoted Endless Cemetery. It low-key will be some shit like that for real. Kinda cringe. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna knock it, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't like he's bad at the game. He's a higher rank than me. He's Kishin. I've only made it to Raijin. Hella cringe. What up, Cole? So you came on Twitch? Hell yeah. Welcome to the Twitch side. Hades is the Raven in this match. Oh shit. I was gonna adjust the camera because it was crooked on the arcade stick, but that's how I feel sometimes, Mordecai, when I'm the only person in chat. That's why I try to put all the chats together on screen so motherfuckers don't feel crazy. What up, Assure is Death? people don't feel crazy if they're the only person in TikTok chat or YouTube chat or Twitch chat. Because commonly, Twitch is the place where the least, like, I feel like my smallest following is on Twitch. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it, considering my YouTube account, so I made my YouTube account in 2010, but I didn't actually start seriously trying to, like, stream on YouTube until, like, I tried to do all the shit in, like, 2019. 2019, I made my Twitch account in 2014, and I would just upload bullshit here and there and, like, do what I feel like your average person does when they want to start streaming, quote unquote. They're just like, I'm gaming, I might as well just go live while I game, and then they sit in complete silence and just, like, suck at whatever game they're playing. I was doing that for a minute, and then I was, like, doing, like, gaming with, like, niche celebs type shit, because I'm kind of, at the time I was pretty involved in, like, the local music scene, so I played a lot of Warzone with, like, the dudes from Ixius and the dudes from Noisem, if you've heard of either of those bands. And a couple other homies, dude from Baitlam, real good dude. Just like stuff like that back in, like, 2018, 2019. And 2020 rolled around, I started using Streamlabs and trying to get serious, started streaming every day, even though it was not worth it to do that on Twitch with such a low following. But I started streaming every day 2019 on Twitch, multi-streaming out to YouTube and Facebook before I even had a TikTok account. But streaming to Facebook is absolutely fucking worthless. I might start doing it again just out of curiosity, to see if I can build another following again off that. But I made more money almost off of my Facebook stream than I did my Twitch stream, which is kind of nuts. But I actually didn't get my quote unquote like break, at least on the politics side of shit, until 2022. Cause in March I did them Black History Month panels with Katarana's weird ass, and Vosh. I actually was on a panel with Vosh. I was on the that panel, the last one Vosh was on, and it was literally just to sanitize his image, because of the weird low-key racist shit that he's, always been saying. But it was dead ass just a way to be like, look, it's Vosh. He has black friends. Black people like Vosh, and I didn't know that at the time. But that was when I got like 100, maybe 100 new subscribers on YouTube, which is, compared to what I've done on my own, a fucking drop in the bucket. But just off the strength of that, I got like 100 new subscribers, and then I became persona non grata after the whole anti-race mixing bullshit with Shark 300, and that, along with there was some other weirdo shit with some other streamers I'm not even gonna name, because I don't even want them to get no accidental increases in viewership and shit. You feel me? Katarana is very weird. Kataranye, however you want to pronounce it. She's fucking weird. I don't want to get into how she's weird, but yeah, she's fucking weird. Yeah, it was the whole Warzone, the War Room arc with those other like piece of shit streamers who were just trying to make drama content out of sexual assault survivors. That's literally what it was. That happened. This one stupid ass woman tried to turn this dude stalking her into content and did a whole bunch of extra shit. It was just a bad look for everyone involved. It was incredibly fucking goofy, and it made people in the Twitch space not want to fuck with me, which is a-okay, because, you know, like a year later, I started popping. Well, 2 years later, I started popping just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? Off the muscle. Fucking just persistence and actually being good at video games, unlike these people who are literally streaming on Twitch, which still baffles me. And I should give CTV an apology, because whole time I thought he was ass at video games, and come to find out he's just playing on Wi-Fi from the inside of a Winnebago. He only has one video of me from 6 months ago. I thought he had two. I've seen at least two. Getting clips and views of the other people drama is devious. That's the entire drama sphere, though. And I'm glad I'm seeing these people start to fall off, like the Science Halls and Stardust and so on and so forth. I'm glad these people are like plateauing, because they deserve to have nothing at all, in my opinion. They're the lowest form of entertainment, if you ask me. But yeah, I got demonized for being actual anti-fascist. I spoke on my history of you know, dealing with fascists, playing in a band with some neo-Nazis, beating the shit out of this neo-Nazi, kicking this neo-Nazi out the bar that I worked at. I got called a LARPer, all this other crazy shit, all literally because these people just wanted to make drama and shock value content interviewing neo-Nazis. That's literally it. My video has the most views on his channel. I mean, that's why people do that shit, though, if we're being real. And fuck Nazis, fuck cops, fuck Nazis. They're low-key the same thing, but yeah, I don't tolerate that shit. I don't tolerate the fascism shit. And these motherfuckers want to sit up here and make content with these people so that they can boost their view count on YouTube and get ad revenue. And I'm not with that shit at all, not even a little bit. And I call people out for it, and they try to say I was LARPing and this, that, and the third. Called me anti-race mixing, anything and everything to get me the fuck up out of there, because I was the only one calling a spade in the situation. But now, I'm just doing me. Playing Tekken, vibing, playing Hunt Showdown, doing all this shit. People coming and fuck with me. I get mad love just off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers coming here just because they love a fellow king main. Then they realize I'm based and they're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to do the bizarro Destiny shit. I'm trying to do the Destiny method without all the sex pest shit and all the fucking casual anti-Semitism and anti-blackness. You feel me? Like, trying to get nice at the games, get people to come watch me behind the game shit, and then just start dropping gems. Timeout, what's a LARPer? Aren't they just people who dress up and fight as elves? Yeah, they tried to act like I was LARPing as like a World War II soldier or something, because I kicked this Nazi out of the bar that I was working at, and I ended up beating the shit out of this other Nazi to get like in front of his whole band, and ended up being the reason why that particular flavor, like that particular neo-Nazi group, never gained a foothold in Baltimore City, despite their best efforts. I did some shit that I can't really talk about, but suffice it to say, I put the fear of God in those people, and they'll never step foot in Baltimore City again. And I got called a LARPer for that. Just for just talking. And this is shit that's documented, you feel me? Like, you can look, there's an Idavox article about me that I won't say too much about it now, because it's got my real name in there, and I don't know how I really feel about dropping my full Govy in here again yet, but if you know, you know. If you pull up in my Discord and you really want to know about it, you really want to see it, I'll give you the link to it, and I'll drop the link in my Discord right there. But bullet in the head to every Nazi on Minecraft. I would never advocate for violence on this platform, because that's probably against the terms of service for all of the platforms that I stream to, but It is what it is. What up, Superior Wear? The homie from Baltimore. I heard Baltimore dangerous. Never drop your personal information. Yeah, Baltimore is dangerous, but I've never, me personally, just because I talk to my neighbors. You know what I'm saying. I'm actually engaged in my community to a certain extent. I'm not out here scared. Like Max B said, like niggas out there scared of the hood. You feel me? Like I'm not hood. I grew up very far from the hood. I grew up a nice county boy making pillow forts and shit. I didn't grow up rich. I went through my struggles and shit out there amongst all them weird ass Yakubians too, but I'm not hood by any means, but I'm also not scared of the hood. I'll walk through the hood because I know how to move through the hood smart. I'm saying correctly. Motherfuckers try to come through and flex and act like they got the savior complex and this, that, and the third going on when you need to treat that shit like you would treat any other place, right? Fucking come through. You're in somebody else's house. You're in their environment. So you need to be respectful and mindful of that. Yeah, I got Kefla. Kefla gives me a pass. Kefla co-signs me, so I'm cool no matter where I go. It's like, what up, Force of Hades? We were talking about you. I'm not gonna hold you. Well, they were talking about you. I wasn't talking about you, but. The other day you went on a walk and waved to so many people and they waved back, born and raised, currently in the hood. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got that from, rest in peace, my stepfather. I got that from him. He was the type of person that would wave and smile. So growing up from the county, I was the type of nigga that would give other black people the head nod on the street, right? The ice grill head nod, which was still like it's an affirmation, but it's not like friendly like that. I didn't learn to start just straight smiling and waving at people on the street for real until my stepfather would do that shit. And my mother and my stepfather are also deep. Well, my stepfather is, rest in peace, but my mother is deeply ingrained in the community because my mother is a mortician. You feel me? My mother is a funeral director. My stepfather was a mortician too before he passed. So whenever I move to a new spot, especially if my mom comes to visit me or something, instantly, because my mom has probably buried at least one person's, son, auntie, grandma, whoever on the block. Everybody instantly fucks with me. So I'm good just off the muscle, but like I said, motherfuckers scared of the hood. I'm saying, but yeah, that's why people don't like me. If you bring my name up in any of these larger streamers, like we'll say like and I don't want this to be like a disrespectful thing. This is just, I'm just throwing this out as an example, right? Like Gremlo, probably, I would say. Sean the Black, maybe. Shout out to Struggle 4, because Struggle 4 actually fucks with me and raids into me and supports me, and we're both on the DMV wave, so we support each other and shit. But all the other, like, political talking head streamers don't want to touch me with a 10-foot pole because I'm known as the anti-race mixing guy, thanks to Vosh and Shark 300, even though all the shit that Vosh said about me was literally completely fucking made up. Like I did a stream where I went through talking about that, pointing specifically out, like, yeah, he literally just made this up. I didn't even say this. Credit where credit is due. When Sean DeBlack watched, because that became like the content of the week, right? Everybody's just reacting to my conversation with Shark 300. And I don't call it a debate. I call it a conversation because of how it meandered. If it was a debate, the debate was, is Shark 300 anti-black? And I won, plain and simple. That the answer to that question, that question was answered in the first 45 minutes of that whole conversation, right? But he said himself, yeah, it's anti-black and I don't give a fuck. he has his various reasons for justifying that shit, but he'll tell you point blank, like, yeah, I'll be anti-black and it doesn't fucking matter because I am black. Vosh himself, in his critique, like while he was reacting to this shit, was like, I wish I could be this anti-black and it not be problematic. Like, people are just open about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a joke to them. You feel me? But that's why they at large don't really fuck with me. And there's the whole Snake arc with Dylan Burns, but I feel like most people with common sense who look at that situation will understand that that dude is a fucking weirdo, grifter, piece of shit, and blew that shit way out of proportion just to, first of all, boost his numbers and make that shit good for him. But also, it's part of the shit that a lot of these larger streamers do where they want to gatekeep and make niggas kiss the ring for raids and shit. And I've never been that nigga. You're not gonna. Speaking like Mace, like that's what's caused me problems my whole fucking life, yo. I don't respect no authority. I ain't never had no big homies. Big homies are for little niggas, and I'm not a little nigga. You feel me? Like, I'm doing me. I'm out here doing me. I don't know who that guy is, but we hating him now. I feel it. That was also when Vosh made that chart about how everyone should just end up being beige because we all have. That's so, and I spoke on this too about how the default position for the average American citizen, especially white people, is just naked fascism, right? We just dress it up in polite language because these people genuinely believe that like eventually everybody in the world will just be all the same shade of brown, with not thinking about any further about what the social ramifications of that would be, what the consequences of that would be. Just like, yeah, racism will stop existing because everybody will be the same shade of brown. Like, I had to go through a whole fucking multiple streams reading books like Medical Apartheid, right, talking about scientific racism to get these people to understand that light-skinned niggas have literally always existed at all points in time and have always been subjected to niggification. And that's literally why scientific racism exists. Because in the 1700s, white people fucking panicked after they got done fucking us and realized if they continued to do that, eventually they won't be able to tell the difference between us. So they had to start coming up with other shit, right? About how race is not just skin deep. This is literally why we have this. And like, it became so fucking frustrating trying to explain this over and fucking over again to people who have this bottom bitch ass my friend Martin liberal understanding of racial politics and social justice in America, that it's just like I gave up, dead ass. I just gave up because motherfuckers just continue to do the anti-race mixing shit. Meanwhile, like I said, they got fucking 2 aunts and 3 uncles that they see every Thanksgiving who are MAGA, right? Who think black people got an extra muscle in their fucking ankle. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm getting frustrated talking about it now, but but yeah, that's why I'm not a lot bigger than I feel like I should be, because my content was not received. I was actively sabotaged by a lot of larger streamers in the space. I can say that with 100% certainty. Even the initial dude who put me on, who was very obviously view botting, he saw my post about Rush Limbaugh back in 2020 and told all the other streamers in our little streamer group that he was going to stop supporting me. And I didn't find this out until they all banned him and ousted him because he was abusing his partner. And then that's all of a sudden when they wanted to come see me and apologize to me and this, that, and the third, because they could have done that from the very beginning, but they were scared of losing the potential views and shit. And that's just how it works on here. Motherfuckers gatekeep and try to make niggas kiss the ring. Your African racism is a joke here, not gonna lie, but whenever I turn to America, it just rips your... I mean, it is what it is. I used to have a dude that used to pull up who was from Morocco, and he had more or less said the same thing. And I felt for him because he was a Canadian. He was a student in Canada, even though he was Moroccan. He's from Morocco. He was a student in Canada, and getting that Canadian medicine for the first time in his life, he was able to actually be treated for ADHD and depression. The drugs that he needs, his medication that he needs, is not even legal to own or sell in his home country. So he was panicking, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do when I gotta go back home. And it's just, I don't know. There's a lot of fucked up shit in this world that I think about, that motherfuckers just want to be talking heads on here and just react to fucking C-SPAN and shit all day. When you came to my stream, I'm the one that's interviewing Food Not Bomb cooks, right? I'm the one that's doing fundraisers for Food Not Bombs. I'm the one doing fundraisers for my state's abortion fund. I'm the one doing interviews with people from the education system, like the head of the education system. Like, that's the work that I was doing with my platform, right? Trying to speak truth to power, and knowing the audience that I was reaching, like giving them the gems and the tools. Like, you can start your own Food Not Bombs chapter if one doesn't already exist where you are, right? You can be anti-fascist. You don't have to go out there and constantly be beating people up and this, that, and the third. I'm giving people the gems on ways to move, to actually build a foundation to benefit their community and build something in their community. But I got dismissed as a LARPer because none of my content was sexy. I wasn't talking about what Vosh said last week or what Destiny did the other day. You know what I mean? I wasn't glazing other streamers. I wasn't fucking glazing Destiny. I wasn't glazing Dylan Burns. You know what I mean? So I didn't get the same treatment that a lot of these other streamers got. Motherfuckers like Alesto and like Double Shine and shit, who were totally fucking clueless, but got pushed just because they kissed the ring. You know what I mean? And I hate to sound like Paradigm about this shit, but it just is what it is. Like, if my content wasn't good, then I wouldn't be gaining the following that I've had over the last year or so. It's just that I rubbed people the wrong way because they were fucking fascist pieces of shit. I'm just going to keep it a band. They were fucking bullshit liberals whose idea of anti-fascism was giving fascists money by making content with them, dunking on them or whatever dumb shit that they were trying to do. Even though they weren't even really doing that. Like, if you watched Stardust interviews with Richard Spencer, you would think that they were fucking buds. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is. You just got stomped by Lydia, of course. That's what I'm saying, Mordecai. I would have Bink come on here. We would dead ass be reading academic papers and shit. Like, that's why I started doing more video games, because I thought about it and I was like, the potential audience for this is actually really fucking small. You know what I mean? People need to see this, but I'm not getting put in front of people specifically because of what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm glad I got to attract people like you, Mordecai, and, you know, other folks who were on the same wavelength, but you know, like Selassie I, Snyderman, like all these other cool people from like Joe Lewis and you know, all these other cool communities that I got to be involved with. But we were fighting a losing battle for real. Motherfuckers didn't want to watch us explain misogynoir, right? You had Chud Logic with the whole Abel Noir shit, where he's literally just doing blackface. But because he makes Twitch money or whatever, he's got sponsors and shit. We just let it fly, you know what I'm saying? We're going to act like it's not racist. We're going to wonder, how is it racist? It's his avatar. He's not literally doing blackface. Okay. All right. Okay. Back to work. Hey, Ramadan Kareem, hell yeah. Shout out to Echoes. Salam alaikum. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, but it is what it is. My I don't have. I wasn't raised Muslim, and I'm not really close like that with any Muslims. But my father's stepfather, my grandpa Roy, he converted later in his life. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, I'm embarrassing myself. What up, Kim Philly? I'm just cooling for a minute. I haven't done some shit like this on stream in a minute. I haven't just cooked for a minute. Just cooling, just chilling. I got baby K here with me. Let me hop off, do this laundry, make myself some lunch and some other shit though. Thanks for watching, everybody. 401 Silver, I see you in here. I appreciate. Unless you're the one that fucking reported me for hate speech, just for speaking the truth, then fuck you. But raised Muslim, but now you're a radical sex worker, trans man. Oop, it happens. It'd be like that. When am I gonna be on next? I might be on tonight. If I'm not, yeah, my TikTok got reported. But if I'm not on tonight, I'll be on tomorrow morning, and if I ain't on tomorrow morning, I'll definitely be on Monday night. So have a good weekend, folks. Be safe. Ramadan Kareem. All that stuff. It wasn't because of you 1 + 1 = 3. It's because I was talking my anti-race mixing shit that everybody thinks is anti-race mixing, but is really just a basic reality of the country we live in. But all right, y'all. That wasn't even that bad. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is how sensitive people are about that shit. If I'm not on tonight, it means I got lucky. Low key. Not too much, though. Not too much. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all tonight or tomorrow morning. Either one.